Hello all, it's James Johnson, aka Sulfurblade, and I am here with Empyrion Galactic Survival, where we're gonna jump into things and see how the capital vessel is coming along. You can see that right off the bat, I've put the shield module in place inside of the hangar. And I've done a little bit of decorating, painting, and texturing of the hangar itself. So yeah, shield module has showed up in here. We have the ammo boxes, a 72,000 here on the right, and a 72,000 here on the left, which I think should be plenty of ammo. Yep, this is the hangar. We'll go ahead this way and head off into our farming room here. We have two plots of 9, so 18 grow plots with 2 lights, efficiently taking care of that. A ventilator in here to regulate the temperature for the crops. O2 station to fill up your oxygen if need be on board, and some fridges as well as a food processor. Then across the way is our very empty and basic production facility. Yeah, I feel like this space needs more utilization, and we'll work on that. In here is our still very bland combat. This is the combat bridge, combat facility, so to speak. Up here is what I'm going to make a auxiliary engineering room. So I want to have another place where there's some generators and fuel tanks, and that will be in this little spot. That way, if one position gets blown to hell, this one will still provide us some power and such. So yeah. Then up here we have the bridge itself, which is nice and high and overlooking everything going on down there. It's looking nice, I think. I do like these neon green or chartreuse elevators. It's maybe the one color and use of said color that I like the most on this entire ship is that elevator. Alright, and then we're gonna actually exit the ship. We're still working on the nacelle. We haven't quite gotten there, but I guess we can look at the overall silhouette now that most facilities are in place, and it's becoming a lot less boxy, right? But it still has kind of a boxy rear end, and I want to do something to deal with that. But from a frontal silhouette, I do like it. Alright, I think we're going to send the drone up to look at some of this. I need some more resources for building more guns. So that is a thing. Today I'm gonna have to go questing for Zachosium, as I've pretty much ran out of it. I haven't had a lot of luck finding Zachosium either, like I do Sathium and Neo. Sathium and Neo seem to be far easier than Zachosium to find. I'm not convinced about the door. Let's see here. I need to do something to make this less boxy. I'm probably gonna put some. I'm gonna do something. There will be something done. This will not be as boxy as it currently looks. I promise. Oh, yeah, we got a bad guy that way. Any other food? Right there. So one food on one side of the lake, food on the other side of the lake. Okay. Wait, can I shoot my gun from my... I don't think I've ever tried to do that. No, I can't. So it still comes from my person. Come on. I also need to spruce up the Kobayashi Maru here, as I've actually had a couple of people on the server ask me about the blueprint. I don't know why. They just want a cheap CV to get them off planet. And they asked me what I used, and I told them about this, and they liked the cost. I didn't think it would be something that would be of any type of demand to anyone, as it's pretty much, well, but ugly. But evidently it might still be a useful blueprint for some people. So I might actually try to bring down the cost of this blueprint even more by making some modifications and maybe changing out some of these blocks for less costly blocks, and bring down the cost as much as possible, and maybe paint it, texture it, fix the legs, and yeah, maybe it'll be a blueprint that'll go over well in the community. Whoa, what's that noise I just heard? You're in my base? Huh. Oh, there's another one. 3. Let's try to save our food. Whoa. And where was the other food? It was in this neighborhood, I think. Huh. Alright, so now I have to make the evil bodies go away. This is kind of time consuming. Come on, I know this works. Well, it's worked in the past. Maybe I have to hit the abdomen portion? Do I have it on the wrong setting? Defense mode. Yeah, that might have been the wrong setting. Was the, or they just both vanished because they were, it was that time. Alright, what is this other noise? I hear another one. Yeah, there he is. Shit! Just shot my constructor. Way to go. Not cool. Alright, 3. He's not there. There he is. Alright, what block was those? Yeah, definitely not the right texture. Yeah, not. Nope. Closer-ish. Here we are, I think. Yeah, now we just need the right color. What color is this? Indeed. You know, I'm not convinced we have the right block. Right texture. What texture is it? Oh, it's obviously different. There's little squares around big squares. Little squares around big squares. That has little squares around big squares, but it's wrong little squares around big squares. And those are much bigger squares. Am I using like wall texture? Huh. I'm confused. Are there more here? If I just go through them all, I know none of these are the right ones. What have I done? Oh, well, there we are. That doesn't look anything like it. But it works. Okay. Better. Fixed. Repairs have been made. And I made you all suffer through that, didn't I? What a nice guy I am. Okay. Where am I gonna find Zachosium? I'm not sure. POIs? I think that's my best bet is probably to try to get to some POIs, but the bigger POIs on this planet have guns. Now maybe a sniper rifle could degun the guns. Can I take out guns with a sniper rifle? I mean, it's worth a try. Or other people are saying, well, just put real guns on your SV and give it some ammo. And yeah, that could make sense, I suppose. Yeah, maybe we'll give ammo to the SV. Alright, let's put the rest of this food in here. And did I leave this on? I left this on. How did my battery do then? Wish there was a way to put battery here instead of pentaxid. Battery is gone. Well, that's terrible. Off with you. Ammo for we got a range on the rockets. Hit points, energy, and CPU. Radius current 175, and then Gatling has a range of 550. Wow, that's probably in space though, right? Attachable to range given for space. On planet range it's lower and depends on atmospheric density, right? Let's just see how the Gatling performs. I think the Gatling uses what, 15? These guys? I think. Yeah, ammo 15mm. So cook some up. This isn't gonna end well. This thing's not made for combat. This thing's not even made. It's just made to look like something and fly here and there. It's not exactly the greatest SV ever known to man. In fact, it's probably not even close. Alright, so we have ammo. Ammo controller. You are in. I'm thinking about something. There's one more thing I want to somehow finagle onto this thing. And that... Do I even have the research done? SV, small vessel. Where's the light? Yeah, I have the spotlight. Okay. Small vessel. Light. Spotlight. Alright, where do we put said spotlight? Just stick it on a wing. Yeah, no. Are there any other shapes to it? Oh, there are other shapes to it. Ah. There. We have some light. And get rid of our block. And off we go to this wild adventure. Says the light's on. I don't. It doesn't propel a lot of light forward, right? It's pretty much just below us. Level off. Oh yeah, there's quite a bit of light below, but not in front. Wish there was a way to zoom. Alright, I'm gonna level off, and I'm gonna actually stand out here and use the optics of my pistol. I do think that there's a gun on this thing. Well, I guess we just gotta fly forward. Advanced Communication Center. Oh, I don't necessarily see a gun right now. might be freaking out over nothing here. Level out. Shit! Yep. Go! Run! Yep. That certainly was a gun. Okay, how much damage was done to this poor thing? Front end? Doesn't exist anymore. Right. So that green thing is some sort of gun. Is it going to shoot at me? I mean, I suppose I could see how close I can get on foot. What's the worst that's going to happen? It kills me? Yeah, it's trying to shoot me. Thankfully, it's not very accurate. Now there's two of them shooting at me. Maybe I should not have a second one shooting at me. Yeah, it got me. Ah, I'm dead. Okay, so maybe I can outrange it with let's find out. Current location, yes. Okay, yeah, give me even a chance to respawn, huh? Perfect. Current location. Wow. They seem to have gotten more accurate. What could go wrong? Nothing. Nothing could go wrong. Everything will be just fine. Famous last words of a fool. Why have they become so pinpoint accurate all of a sudden? Fuck, man. Are you kidding me? Alright, where is my corpse? Quite a view up here. I don't remember there. I feel like we're nowhere near. The corpse needs to be this way then. Save booster, and there. And there. There's my corpse. Right. What's drone range? Or not? Yeah, drone range. Feel like that's too far for the drone. We'll try it. We got to about 50. Wow. Yeah, this might be a problem. Damn it. I just wanted to refresh it, but I didn't get there in time. And this is everything to not do inside of the game. What the hell? Right. Whoa. Okay. Where is my bag? It's gonna be on the other goddamn side. Why are they stopped shooting? Did they run out of ammo? No, they didn't run out of ammo. Is my bag gone yet? Probably. What? What was that about? It says I was shot. I don't know how I was getting shot so many times so accurately in the air. Because there's some sort of laser gun over on this side. Okay. So the laser gun is very accurate. How do I get back to the other side where there wasn't a laser gun and my bag is? Oh boy. Holy shit. And it has super range. Getting farther and farther and farther away from my bag. Which I'm sure is going to be gone at this point. I mean, I guess the most important thing I had in my bag was that epic pistol, which I can't recreate. It was half damaged. Save a little gas, and now. Where's that bag of mine? I'm not seeing it. There it is. Alright, let's try to do this a little more sensibly. Alright, tab. Survival constructor. Please stay there, don't you disappear. Hurry up. 1. Defense mode, salvage, resource drill. Come on. A little closer. Come on. Come on. Alright, then up, F5. What? Are you fucking kidding me right now? What happened? I think I did it. Alright. Get out of drone mode. I have my stuff? I do. Alright. Yeah. That was... crazy. I'm thinking we could continue to tunnel our way there. In fact, let's do it. This thing has done pissed me off. It's going down. Like a modern sapper tunneling underneath the castle wall. Kind of surprised the guns aren't trying to shoot through the damn dirt to get to me. Smash that. Ooh. Aha! We've found something. It sounds like there's things walking around. I'm not going to be able to get through this, am I? Can I change with the multi? Yeah. Alright. Explosive charge? Maybe. I'm not very good at this, am I? No, not really. I've never been one to attack armed POIs before. For the game, I haven't really explored much. Maybe the GAT has longer range than I know. Let's try shooting at these weapons with the GAT from a distance. Hard to tell if that's reaching anything. I lost some Xerox reps, so maybe it did reach something. How much ammo am I chewing through right now? Alright. Can I tell if I did anything here? Not really. Oh, I have 164 meter range. It says it right there. And so I'm shooting well beyond my range right now. Alright, I'm an idiot. Yeah, there's probably people screaming at the thing right now. Saying, what are you doing? You're wasting all your ammo. Alright, so... yeah. Right. Grr. Where am I? Okay, explosive device. Is that a thing I have unlocked? Do I really even want to break into it? I mean, what am I gonna find after the hole's blown? Something I can't kill? I don't think I have it unlocked. Weapons. Yeah. And I might want to unlock... what, pulse rifle? Rocket launcher. Laser pistol. Damage multi-head 3. I have laser pistol cells, right? Pretty sure I do. Are they on me? No, they're in the Kobayashi Maru, right? Let's go to logistics. Alright, I have to get closer. Yeah, I've got a lot of laser pistol cells. That might be the sensible thing to make. Huh, I have a laser rifle. But I don't have laser rifle cells, right? Right. What is the damage on this? 63. The laser pistol actually has a higher damage amount. Alright, let's make that. Did I research it? No. Alright, so now we have explosive device and laser pistol. I think that might be good enough. So, where are you? There you are. Make that. And where's the explosive device? Add to toolbar, press left mouse button to attach a surface. It will explode after 8 seconds. Fuel pack, promethium, 1 electronics, 4 steel. It's not actually very costly. Yeah, let's go for it. And put you there. Put the laser pistol there. Throw the rocks in here because why not? We have an extra survival tool, which might as well just trash actually. If I need another one, I can just build it out of thin air, right? Right. Repair. Everything good to go. Add a few more blocks to the nose again. Because why not? I don't think that's the right block, but it'll do for now. Good enough. Okay, we're getting low on food. Well, I guess we better grab some food before we go. Turn off the constructor before we go. Is this off? Yeah. You know, I didn't bring ammo for the damn pistol. No! God! Damn it. I turned off the thrusters. Can I access from here? Puddle jumper, Kobayashi Maru. Right there. I need them all. How heavy are they? Not that heavy. Okay. Anything else I need? I don't think so. Right, this time we're gonna do it. We're gonna break into this thing, hopefully, and get some great loots, hopefully. Alright, where was that hole in the ground I made? Over here somewhere. Look, there's food walking around. Wonder if they'll try to mess with me. Having a feeling that I should have made more than one explosive pack. But I guess we're gonna find out. I've never actually used one of these before. That's concrete and that's steel. Should I put it on the one block? Or do I put it where blocks come together? Not sure what to do. I'm gonna put it on the one block. Alright, pull out the pistol. What happened? You kidding me? It did like nothing? Because of the core. It did nothing because of the core. Oh boy. Right. Well, it's up here. Do I even want to know? Okay, so I will be able to get the drone through to see what things look like. Up here. We are right at the wall. Can any guns? Is there a door here? No, no door. Huh. How does one get into this place? Okay, F5, F5. We're gonna keep going this way. Whoa. What the hell? Somebody else made a tunnel under here. What the bloody... Boy, there's lots of tunnels under here. Is this the core? It looks like a... What is this? Oh, it's a repair block. Repair. Explosive block full. I mean, I can blow it up. Where's this tunnel coming from? Okay. Somebody evidently had the same thought process I had. And the fact... Oh. What? Yeah. F5. Right. Oofta. Can I blow this block? It is taking damage. That's why. Okay. Well, that's a color gold tool. How damaged is it? It's almost there. Huh. Okay, what's going on up here now? Hardened steel. Hardened steel. Window A inverted. I'm not going to be able to damage this, am I? I don't think so. No? Nope. Nope. No. Huh. Okay. So a block I could blow, but not for any right reason. I would think the door is in this direction. Alright, let's launch the drone. Here's the door, which we're into. Okay. And we're inside. What is this? Something. 3. That is the repair spawner pad. Oh, this is where we blew the thing up at. What is that? Sentry gun. Fuel tanks. Doesn't seem to be much for loot here. Another sentry gun. Which the sentry guns don't seem to care about the drone. What's through here? Bathroom. Can I loot the bathroom? Armor locker. Yeah, I can't loot in this form. Which everybody at home is like, duh, that's basic knowledge. What the fuck are you guys? We got robots moving around. That's probably what I heard walking around before. Turret robot Mark II. Another sentry gun. Which takes us into thinking the oh, we're on the roof. Oh, this is where all the good loots are. Indeed. Automatic armored door. What was that? Oh, that was the door. Oh yeah, the door goes up and down. Okay. Some sort of computer bank. Running out of range. What's through here? Still running out of range. Huh. I have not seen a core. Interesting. Oh yeah, this is where I came from. Alright. You openable? Ah, you are. Cryopods. So I've seen 2 sentry guns on the inside, and those robots. Do I want to attempt to go in here? Oh, we're back over here. Wasn't there a sentry gun around here? Yeah, right there. Ventilator. What are you? You're a sentry gun. A lot of gas here. Container. There's a fair amount of loot in here, I think. I'm starting to think it's worth the risk. What's the biggest danger when we breach? Is there anything at all besides the big guns outside? Huh. Alright. This could be a very bad idea. But here we go, I think. Let me down, let me down, let me in here. Okay. We got the hard part out of the way. Now we've got robots to deal with. Which I have no idea how strong these things are. Nothing in this locker? Armor boost, huh? Let's shut this for now. See if maybe if we can deal with the sentry guns. I could shoot gas from here. Does gas blow? Can I blow up gas? One would think, yeah, I could. There is a sentry gun in this room, right? Is it above? Is that it? Alright. Is there another one? From here we can go up here, which I remember there being a sentry gun up here. Not that way. I can reach that from here. What's in the cargo? Some computers. I think the sentry gun was down this corridor. Must be back this way then? The hell? I'm sure there was a sentry gun. Huh. That's where it is. Right. Okay, got it. Didn't seem to shoot at me at all. Oh, yeah, please, thank you. We'll take another. Can I blow you guys? Yep. What do you mean I can't reload? You tell me I've used all that ammo? No. Ammo missing. Please load laser pistol into... Wow. I used up that much ammo that fast? Is it like one shot per... Oh boy. Yeah, I used up that much ammo that fast. Okay. This is oxygen or fuel? Good question. Now actually, let's continue through this Jeffrey's tube. I seem to remember it went somewhere good, I think. Can I remove this? Well, not on repair I can't. I can take out that block. What other blocks can I take out? All of them now? Did I blow the core? Uh-oh. Careful. There could be a sentry gun down there. Yep, there is. Excuse me. Right, if you have no fuel, can the gun still shoot? Have I neutered this base now? That is a good question, I suppose. Through here. Food processor. Nice. Anything in it? No. Oh, heavy armor. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah. Where's the... Cold protection 55. Armor boost 54. Alright. I now need an armor locker. What is through that door, I wonder? Do I want to go through this door? I remember seeing... Yeah, I do. I know where the armor locker is. Huh? Is this the way I came? No, I came through the Jeffries too. Did I come this way? Armor locker. Very good. Can I just swap you around like that? Yeah. Oh, but... I want to put the EVA booster in here. Might as well put the armor booster in here. Insulation booster. Very, very nice. And pick it up. Oh, that's to get outside. Trash the stone. What else is here? It's just a drop container. Okay. I think this brings me right there. Yeah. Actually, the safe way to get out of here, if I was being really safe, would be not even to go near those, whatchamacallits, go through here. How am I doing as far as storage? I'm now up to 700. Is this armor able to carry more? Oh, what happened? Oh. Sweet. Power. I have the power. I have a fair amount of volume left. What is that? Hardened. Pick up tech equipment deco. I don't think it's that important. Hardened steel plates. Yeah, let's try to hoof it back and forth here. I am not sure if we're safe or not. I mean, with all the generators, well, there's one way to find out, I suppose. Hey guys, I blew up your generators, took away your power. Anything still shooting around here? Yeah, I think I've gimped the base. I think I'm good to go. Alright, where did I park? This way, right? So I wonder what allowed me to start being able to disassemble the base. I didn't destroy the core that I know of. I mean, maybe when I was blowing up some of those things, it took out the core with it, but... Huh. Maybe they've changed how this game works. I'm not sure. I'm moving slower, ain't I, because I have heavy armor. Yeah, I think that's the thing. And I jump jet less high too because of the heavy armor. That's fine. Yeah, I'm fine with that. In we go. Let's try to put some of this away. Whoa, that sounded worrying. Let me up here. Thank you. Okay, plasma turret, give me good stuff, please. I should almost throw a core in this. But I'm not gonna. That would be too smart. And I'm not smart. I'm an idiot. As demonstrated by this video where I died a couple 100,000 times. Though, I am finding some nice stuff, so maybe it was worth it. Woo! Really launched that time. Alright, let's chow down on some chow. Alright, what's in here? Come on, I want some Zaskium. That's why I went on this adventure. A lot of stuff here. The T2 projectile pistol. Well, we've looted the majority of... Anything else up here? Antennas. What are those? Greeble? It's a greeble. Cool looking antenna array. Sathium, big old railgun, multi-tool tier 2. Well, I won't have to make that now. Actually, can I just loot this through logistics? Is that a thing? Can't use logistics since no structure, vessel, or base. Okay. Right. I don't think we're going to be able to pick up that railgun in there. Is that railgun for... what is it for? Is it for a small... green? Is it green or blue small vessel? Does it show in the... I think it's blue. So it's probably for a hover vessel. I think blue is small vessel. So I'm thinking green. Is there something that is... Does that look green? That looks green. That... I could just try sticking the one that's over here onto it to see if... Okay, F4 logistics, puddle jumper to player, link. It does go on there. Well, heck yeah. Oops. Unlink and clear inventory. I should be able to pick it up now. Damn it. Quit jumping around like a wild person. Alright, so now we have 2 railguns on this bad boy. Does that change the CPU at all? I'm still within my CPU, so it must be good. Alright, let's see what else we can loot. What does this do? Good question. What does it do? Does it say? Doesn't really say. NPC spawner pad. Actually, I don't want to go down here, do I? The robots are down here. Alright, let's just pick a spot and drill in. Where does this take us to? I think this is where the cryo chambers were. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, I just saw one go scurrying past there. I don't know how dangerous they are. Alright, I think I pressed my luck a bit much. What's on the ground here? What are you? Computers. Console uses 65 volume. If I put it in here, does it still? Yeah, it still uses the volume. Well, it is what it is. Alright, let's find our way out of here. Well, We did get quite a bit of Sathium and Neo, but we didn't get the Sarcosium, which is really why we did this assault. And that's too bad. So let's power up. Head back to our base. And cry. The Neo and Sathium is certainly welcome, but I could have mined that off an asteroid in space. And I died a lot to, I guess, get 2 railguns. And, oh, the heavy armor, and the heavy armor. So the 2 railguns and the heavy armor, I think, are the big loot scores out of this. The reason I say the railguns are is because I haven't researched them. And now I don't necessarily have to research them because I have them. Well, if I want to make the ammo for them, I suppose I have to research them, right? Yeah, that could be a thing. But my vehicle at least looks cool with a couple of railguns on it. And, you know, looks is really what's important. They do look pretty sweet there. Though they could very easily be blown right off the wings. That would be just terrible. Oh well. Let's offload. Offload. Offload that. Motor, Promethium. Okay. Didn't I set up an armor locker? Odd. Thought I did. so that's armory stuff, and then that's actually ammo for the ammo box. Ammo controller, you go there. Alright, you should now be empty. Yeah, I kind of thought I had an ammo locker. I don't know if... Oh, right here. Projectile rifle rounds, huh? Let's move all the medical stuff where it should be. To medical. I can continue to use the Kobayashi Maru as my armor locker, that's fine. Well, it's my weapons locker. Yeah, that would be a better statement, I suppose. Does this have... Does. Has a multi-boost. Has a jetpack boost. And you're now empty, right? Yeah. That has an insulation boost. Insulation boost takes away from armor quite a bit, and that seems to defeat the purpose of heavy armor in a way, where the armor booster obviously enhances heavy armor. EVA boost certainly doesn't enhance heavy armor at all. Wow. Right. So an armor booster. Multi-boost. Probably the jetpack. The sad thing is this is not going to be a very usable armor for me. It'll be usable, I suppose, for when I'm doing heavy armor stuff, but that negative 45 degrees Fahrenheit, I won't be able to EVA in that or anything like that. So I'm going to set this here for... It's like my combat armor. And then I'm going to throw in the EVA boost and the radiation protection. And this will be my normal running around and doing stuff armor. There we are. And I suppose we also need to paint you like the other ones. That's the right color? Yeah. And we're gonna need food. So let's go through here, drop off that new laser pistol that I no longer have ammo for. And see if there's any food running around. Yep. Make a meal and probably end this episode, as this is supposed to be about building the big capital ship there. However, capital ship production is kind of on a halt because we don't have any Zachosium to do the last bits and bobs. So I will continue to search for Zachosium offline. But until that time, hopefully a little bit of horrible gameplay was entertaining for you, so that you can see a little bit more about the game. If maybe you're just watching this to try to figure out what the game is about, then maybe you learned more about what the game is about. However, if you're watching this for the building of the capital ship, well, there was a little bit at the beginning, but most of the episode was filled with non-capital ship related stuff. Anyway, I am James Johnson, aka Sulfurblade. Hopefully you're enjoying the content. If so, please leave a like and subscribe. And until the next time, all, peace.